Friends, good day. In this video, I would like to make a summary of the passing year of 2023. I would like to talk about crypto assets and the plans of the AE exchange for the future. A year ago, I published this strategy in my Telegram channel. A year ago, the Bitcoin price was at 17,751. The strategy was a selling of vertical put spread and buying call options. I had a thought that Bitcoin would rise. There was the crash of the FTX last November, and it was clear that Bitcoin now pushed back from the 15,000 level and will continue to rise and rise. There was an expectation of big problems with Binance, but those have just recently been resolved this year. The trial is not yet finalized, but the amount of the fine that was appealed and lowered is already known. The future fate of the now former CEO of Binance is known. Now take a look at the Bitcoin chart. We were here. We were at 17,000 level. But then there was a rise that our strategy was counting on. Now the Bitcoin price is somewhere around the 43,000 level. Bitcoin has grown by more than twice. So it's a very positive year for Bitcoin, even though nobody expected that at all. What factors influenced Bitcoin's rise? I'm probably going to repeat myself, but I'll try to keep it brief. The first one is the queue of Wall Street companies that have submitted Securities Commission applications for the approval of spot Bitcoin and Ether ETFs. The first approvals of the applications are expected to occur on January 10th. Of course, the Binance situation has been resolved. The US division was pretty much wiped out, but it was all a preparation for application approvals, obviously. It is necessary to eliminate competitors in order for Coinbase, the exchange that is listed as the asset holder in most of the applications, to become a monopolizer of Bitcoin buying and selling. There will be a halving in April, after which Bitcoin usually rises. And now I will say a few words about the strategies that could show good results this year. The historical volatility chart shows that at the beginning of the year we started at the level of 44, 45, and we're at the same level now. This means that the whole year after the FTX crash, the market calmed down and we were at below average Bitcoin volatility levels. This suggests that option sellers have not had a good year because of the low volatility levels. After all, the higher the volatility, the more expensive options are. The opportunity for sellers to make money has been here, here, and here some more. But there weren't a lot of those opportunities. I also don't believe that things will change for the better for option sellers in the future. I have talked to option traders and they told me that you can make good money on price movements, but when the price movements become Sol-like, that's where the problem starts. It is very hard to predict these tiny price movements when the price of an asset is in a kind of narrow channel. Algorithmic trading with the use of bots, for example, a bot called Stayers, which is available in the AE terminal, can help you to make money on such movements. This bot trades spreads, buying cheaply and selling expensively, working off these Sol-like price movements. It also makes sense to use strategies with selling options when they are overpriced. In this case, you should count on the fact that the delta hedger will not eat up most of the time premium of the sold options. Okay, now let's see what the ready-made Bitcoin strategy has demonstrated. The results are very good. The returns have increased since the start. Starting on July 8, 2022, the strategy's return exceeded 253%. The cost to participate in the strategy is $353, and the yearly return is 171% since launch. Ether has also shown good returns. The strategy started on July 22, 2022, and the strategy's yearly return is 96%. Matic still hasn't leveled off after its fall, but I want to focus your attention on the last pre-made strategy, selling a set of put options for Bitcoin, Ether, Doge, and Matic. The strategy does not show high returns, 16% only, but this strategy has low risks. Please share in the comments stories about your trading this year. Was it better than our pre-made strategies or not? And now let's talk about Ethereum. The asset demonstrated good growth, but not as good as Bitcoin. The year started at 1200 and now the price is at 2280. Ether is up 95%. This is why our ready-made strategy is performing so well. The volatility of Ether has gone down. It was at 60% at the beginning of the year, but starting in the spring, volatility started to calm down. Let's move on to another asset, SPY. It's showing good growth. It started the year at 382 points, but now it is at 475. Let me remind you, the historical high of the asset is at the level of 479, or somewhere close to it. It seems to me that the SPY will easily overcome this level, and very soon. In a year, there will be the election of the President of the United States, and the Democrats can't afford the appearance of some crisis situation on the stock market. Bad for the reputation. And now I would like to talk about our exchange plans for the next year and conclude some results. A lot of improvements have been made. We have added a chat room where users can exchange messages. Improvements were made in terms of graphics and user interface. The user can now use different indicators, draw charts, and so on. Many bugs have been fixed at the AE web terminal as it is still very young. I'm glad that this year the web terminal has been optimized. We improved the quality of connection with AE servers, and many improvements are planned for the next year. They will concern the interface, the arsenal of robots, and their algorithms of actions. Also, in March of this year, the infrastructure of funds was launched. There is only one fund so far, but it shows a good return. The annual return is 57%. Another very interesting fund is planned to be launched in the near future. I'm not announcing it now, but just wait a bit. This year we have not paid much attention to PR and promotion of our terminal, but we have achieved a very high technological perfection, which was fundamentally important for us. These changes may not be so obvious to users, but they are very important architectural aspects that play a big role in optimizing the platform. We have added tabs with order history, bid history, various statuses, and so on. In the near future, we're waiting for an update after which it will be possible to adequately use the terminal on a phone. Now, it is not very convenient to use the terminal on a smartphone, but after this update, everything will be much easier. In the near future, we plan to open access to the API gateway for users, and it will be possible to use your own bots for trading on the exchange. API gateway is working in the test mode of the AE game, and you can read the documentation right now. Large players are coming to trade on the exchange, which can increase the liquidity of assets within the exchange. It is very good for us. And these were the results of the passing year of 2023. I wish you in the new year to master options trading, trade successfully, get additional income, hedge your risks. If you're engaged in speculation, good luck to you in this field. For our part, we will try to make your business here as comfortable as possible. I wish you good health and all the best. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you and goodbye.